Hey guys, welcome back to Monkey and Mouse. As we know, my name is Ashley. And in case you didn't know, hey, I'm Ashley. Since my WIP parade, I've had a lot of new faces join, so thanks. Thanks for following. Hopefully you guys enjoy what I have to show today. Again, I know it's been a long time. Life has a habit of getting really busy around here, and for whatever reason, as much as I enjoy doing Flosstube, all my other hobbies seem to take precedent. So still working on that balance that every floss tuber seems to at some point have an issue with. So yeah, I'm probably not the only one too who has 10 million hobbies and not enough time in the day to do them all. Lately, I've been spending a lot of time playing Fortnite with my son and reading, which I have just kind of gone back into. I haven't read for a really long time for like just for myself, not for like work or school or anything like that. Just, because I felt like it. So that's taken up a little bit more time than normal, which unfortunately cuts into the stitchy time, but that's okay. So today we will talk about the things that I did for WIPGO for, oh my gosh, all of February and March. Sorry guys. And then, yeah, we can just chitter chatter as we go along here. I also have one new start and a birthday. Sorry about the side-eye dirty look. Everybody's like bouncing into the room and like, dude. So yeah, anyways, sorry about that. Yeah, so what was I talking about? Oh, WIPGO. So I have all of February and March's WIPGO, and then I can show you what I have for April lined up for WIPGO, which is actually going to be nice because I've been working on those projects because I felt like it. So I'm half done the month already. Yeah, what else do we have? Oh, it was my birthday. So I wanted to show you guys this. It's absolutely hilarious to me. My husband got me a book for my birthday, and it's just the epitome of our relationship right now. Their mom's way worse than you. Because it's an ongoing joke. I'm like, oh, well, I'm going to screw them up eventually. Because, we all worry about those things. And it's like, what's the one? My son's favorite page. The dingo comes. So let's toss their baby and run. So I'm not the worst mom. Anyways, it was a cute little gift that he got me along with some other books because he's an avid reader. And the fact that I've been reading, he's like jumped on the bandwagon, is like giving me all of the books. So it's all right. Yeah. So, oh, and we also had a new start, which I've, as my one friend at work says, the stitches auction for, she's like, but you already have 99 things. No, it's not 99, but I do have quite a few, but that's okay. So I've started this for Jess, and it's going to be a wedding sampler for her. Her colors that she likes, I believe, are blue, and I could be wrong. I don't remember what her wedding colors are. I'm a horrible friend. Yeah, so I thought it was cute. It kind of fits her aesthetic. So yeah, she'll just say Jess and Hayden, and then their wedding date at the bottom and everything. And yeah, hopefully she likes it when it turns out. I made sure she would want it and hang it up before I started it, because we all have those people that were like, we think you'd like this, but you don't want to put all the time into it if they're gonna be like, that's nice, right? But anyways, so here it comes. And she actually saw me working on it in the staff room the other day. I was like, that's so pretty. So it's coming. I had to swap out the white flower for, I'm making it like a light dusty pink kind of color. I thought it would go nice with the blue, but because I got the like oatmeal Ada, the cream just wasn't showing up very well and you couldn't see it, so that's not gonna work. So yeah, so that one's getting a lot of time while I've been at work on lunch breaks and stuff like that. So yeah, so I'll just get my tablet up here so I can show you where I was. Okay, so the last time you guys would have seen this one, this is Beloved. If my tablet will cooperate here. There we go. So we had Beloved, and that's where we were. And so not a whole lot, but its numbers weren't called for WIPGO. It wasn't one of my like main pieces I was supposed to focus on. It just called to me a couple times, so I picked it up, and I think I had 2 bars, and I've got 3. So I've got about 200 and then like straggling stitches, so probably 230 stitches or so in. So not bad, considering it wasn't a main one. And then we have, the Sailor Scouts. This was a WIPGO, and I had showed a picture of it on Instagram and said, not as much as I wanted to, but there's a story. So, the story is, y'all know I have 2 kids. Grayson, who's 7, and Dorothy, who just turned 2. And she is bringing 2 in like, she's busy. And she's definitely like a carbon copy of myself. So the sass is there. The dirty looks are there. We love her a lot. And it's just, now I'm trying to look at this one, I'm just going to laugh forever, which is great. That's the one thing I like about cross stitch is like, when you pick it up, there's all the memories that are like attached to what you were doing at that time when you worked on it. And it just like brings back cute memories even when they make me slightly crazy. So I was working on this and I think I had just this like top little bit done. I can show you. Hold on. Yeah, we had the just a teeny tiny little bit done. So we do have more done, but this is 5 days of work. Doesn't look like much because I spent 3 of the days fixing it. So I had left it on the table. First mistake, right? Leave your stitching unattended when you have children and a dog. Great idea. Not only did I leave it unattended, but I left it unattended beside my daughter, who was coloring at the time. You know where this is going. So I think I ran to get a drink of water or something. I don't even remember now. But I came back and there was lovely blue crayon all over. She was just helping. And she was so proud. She like picked it up and she's like, Mommy, look, me do. Me do, Mommy, me do. And I was like, you did do. It's gorgeous. Anyways, so a little bit of scrubbing and a little bit of hot water and it came off for the most part. There's a little bit if you look really close that you can see, but when it's all said and done, you're not going to see like the one stitch that has a little bit of blue. Not going to worry about it. It's still going to be beautiful. It's still going to be perfect. And I went to work on it more and realized I didn't have the one color. And apparently that is, you know, why would you go to the store and buy the color you need? You're just going to put it in the drawer and leave it forever. Apparently. I don't know. Anyways, so I have to go to the store and buy the one color so I can keep going. Because I really do like that one. As is a common theme with all of my things. I love them all and they all don't get enough time. I need to win the lottery and then I don't have to work and then I can just sit at home and sew and stitch all day. Right? Okay. Come on, tablet. Pony butt. Ring butt. Shiny on the tablet. Oh well. There you go. There's the pony butt. That's where she was. She's not just a butt anymore, guys. She has eyeballs. So it's a pony butt with a bit of hair. And I couldn't wait any longer. And 1 1/4 eyeballs. But yeah. So she got a little bit of work. And again, I did the 5 days on it. And then she got put away. Not because I didn't. That's the one thing about WIPGO. I'll be like going. And I'm like, oh, I did the 5 days. I better work on the other thing. And I put it away and it doesn't get brought back out, which is fine because I'm doing WIPGO so that I touch all of the things. But part of me is like, what if I just, like, I was enjoying it. If I would have kept going, I don't know. Anyways. It's one of those things. I like doing the WIPGO and being like, holding myself a little bit accountable. So I'm like still stitching. But then I'm like, well, if I was really enjoying that one, I should have just kept stitching on that one and I might have finished it. Well, I wouldn't have finished it, let's be honest. My attention span's not that long. I would have got more of it done, I'm sure. And this one is Minecraft. Oops. Sneak peek. That's where it was. And here it is now. So we got a bit done. I did put the 5 days into it. It didn't get as much as it should have, I feel like, in 5 days. But I did touch it the 5 days, just not a whole lot in those days. Because I only worked on it at home. Um, so my time stitching at home is very limited. It's usually maybe 45 minutes at the end of the night after my kids have gone to bed. And if I'm not falling asleep and I can still count at that point, um, I'm stitching then. But like I said, I'm taking Jess's to work every day, and that's the sampler. Because I really want to get that done for her. Because I don't want it to get up in this whip pile, and then in 5 years be like, "Happy 5-year anniversary." We don't want to do that. So we got to get that one done. So it's a priority. And it is relatively small too. Like there's a lot of stitches there, but it's not full coverage like most of my things are. So yeah. Anyways. And here's Meg. Oop, I don't have the thing. There we go. You guys don't need to see all the weight around it. There we go. There's Meg. Yeah, she's got a lot of work on her done. She hung out with me at work. I want to say all of February, pretty much. She wasn't a WIPGO. But I just really felt like pinks and purples. So she came to work and she got quite a bit done. Not too much longer. If I have one more good kick at her, I'm pretty sure. 1 or 2 more good stints and she'll be done. I really enjoy this pattern. And I actually have this, I don't know if I mentioned before, but I have all of the Disney princesses that this designer has put out. I bought the whole catalog when she had them. They're not listed anymore, unfortunately, but maybe she'll bring them back again because I had missed them the first time. And then she brought them back as a fundraiser, and I bought them then. So who knows? Maybe she'll bring them back again. But if you can grab them, they're super sweet. And I've even thought about all the little like critters and minions that go with the characters that I might restitch them on their own like on their own thing and make like a little bag or something for Dorothy. Because she's always a fan when we watch any Disney movies of the like little critters, like Pascal from Tangled is. She loves Pascal. She thinks he's absolutely great. So maybe we'll see. Again, all of the things, right? Grand plans, but lacking in execution sometimes. But what matters is that I'm enjoying what I'm doing, right? So this is for fun. I don't make money to stitch. I just do it because I like it. Ooh. And apparently my tablet does not want to show you that picture. But Tactile Links, it's going to show you anyways. There we go. Aphrodite's Mermaid. Is that what it's called? That's what it's called. Anyways, it's a Mira. As of the WIP parade, I said I hadn't touched it in a while since I'd started it. But I took it to work one morning. And I got a little bit in. So not a whole lot, but there is a little more darkness in there. So I'm liking it. Along with my fancy little needle minder there. If you guys need needle minders, well, I'm sure most of us don't, but I'm still starting my collection of needle minders. I don't have that many yet. I don't have enough for every project yet. But Unconventional Cross Stitch, this is one of theirs. And it is amazing. Like, look at the magnet on the back of that guy. That's not going anywhere. It's just absolutely adorable. I love it. And for whatever reason, they're getting rid of their resin needle minders. I want to say it was the 11th of April that they're taking them off their site, and then like they're done. I don't know if they're still going to make other needle minders or if it's just the resin pouring ones. I'm not exactly sure what or why. Honestly, I didn't look that far into it. I saw the post, I was like, ah! So I went and bought a whole bunch. So yeah, they're really well made, and I really like them. So I'm really sad to see them go, because they're all like this one's it's hand painted. So like she poured it and then hand painted it, right? So maybe that's why. Maybe it just takes too much time, and the amount of money you can charge for them isn't really worth her time, which I could get because this wasn't that expensive. I feel like it was like maybe $9. It wasn't that much. And yeah, so I put a big order, well, in terms of what I normally order. a big order of minders because there was a couple that I really wanted. And then I thought they'd be really good table gifts for um, my words aren't working. Stitch North. So yeah, I'm super excited. I'm going to my first stitching retreat in May. Yeah, so it's gonna be super fun. So I got, well, I'm not gonna say which ones I got because then it's not surprise. But I got enough of like the same size, same theme needle minders for people that are on, pardon me, for people that are at my table. So that should be good. Should be fun. I'll probably do that and then a couple like little floss drops or something. I know we don't have to do anything, but I like doing little things like that. I think it's fun. It just puts more excitement and energy towards Stitch North, which is already going to be fun. Um, I don't know if you guys watch Darcy. Most people do. But his last video, he was saying that he's a like horrible snorer. So he's staying at Stitch North and he's not sharing a room. And I, for the same reason, am staying at Stitch North the other weekend. He's going in April. I'll be there in May, but not sharing a room. No. Because, for one, I have 2 children and a husband and a dog. It's a loud house. I'm not going to have to share my room. I'm not going to have to share my bed. There'll be no husband. There'll be no dog. There'll be no children. I love my children. I love my husband. And I love my dog. But I'm going to have 2 nights of a bed to myself. Nobody bothering me. It's going to be glorious. I'm excited for the stitching and meeting all these new people and everything. But I might be more excited for the sleep at this point. I honestly, there'll be nobody in my bed. It's going to be glorious. I'm so excited. So I apologize if you're in the room beside me and you sound like a chainsaw beside you. Just come bang on my wall. I'm sure I'll shut up. But yeah, sleep. It's going to be great. So yeah, speaking of Stitch North, so yeah, like I said, I'll be there the May weekend, which should be good. I don't think I'm going to be able to go to the Sunday. I know it only goes till noon, but my son has his first communion that day. So I might come down and have like breakfast with some people and stitch for like maybe an hour and then head home so I can be home in time to do that and help him get ready and then get everybody where they need to be. So that can be a successful day. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to it because I know Kaylee's going. Or I think she was planning on going the May weekend. I know, who else is going the May weekend? Oh my goodness, I'm drawing blanks. Stitching Natty is going. Rachel Ray is going. Michelle Bendy's going. Oh my goodness, I was just looking in the group too, and there's like all the people. Sorry, I was hoping to remember more names, but they are all eluding me. I should have wrote some down. Anyways, yeah, if you go to the Stitch North group, there's a post now that has like everyone that wants to post their channel or their Instagram that is going to Stitch North this year. So that's really cool. I'm going to be going through that list and checking out some new people and hopefully finding some new Flosstubers that way that I can check out what they're working on before they get there. And it's nice to have people that I know you don't know them, like, because I don't know you, I've never met you, but I'm talking to you like I know you. So it'll be nice. I'm excited to make some new friends. And yeah, so I'm sure it'll be great. Nervous as anything. Contrary to popular belief, I am like very shy and not as loud as I may seem when I'm at work or when people see me and I'm out with friends because I'm comfortable with those people. I know those people. Those people are safe. So yeah, so we'll do our best, try not to hide in the corner folding a napkin. But, come say hi if you see me because you're probably nervous. I'm probably nervous. We could be nervous together. And you never know. Gotta fill a table, right? But anyways, that's enough rambling about that. So we have, my pile of stitching is falling over. We have the Golden Eye Dragon, and that's where she was when we did the WIP parade. And here she is now. I've got to get some of those bobbins. What are those called? The things that people use to hold your hangies? threads. What are those called? Are they just called bobbins? I need to just like Google it or Amazon it or something. Because I'm trying the Royal Rose. Because I now have this irrational fear that I haven't cut my fabric right. So I feel like if I go all the way across the top, I'll at least know I have enough width-wise, right? But yeah, I'm really liking doing the Royal Rolls actually. I wasn't too sure if I would like it. I'm not sure that I like parking. So I might just work like Royal Rose and then end my threads, which I know is kind of counterproductive for the way that she works. She does the way Royal Rose does her Royal Rose. That's a mouthful. Because I know she works her threads down, and then, just ends them when they end. But I'm kind of I'm doing the same thing, but I don't know. I don't know, that just kind of seeing that there just kind of makes me anxious. And I don't know, maybe if I have the bobbins and they look neater, it wouldn't bother me so much, but I feel like I take it out, I'm like, oh, what colors where? I know where they are because I have them all parked in Pattern Keeper. So it's not a matter of actually not knowing. But when I look at it, I have no idea. But that's okay. We will figure it out. And last but not least, my son just went darting by after I was like, don't come out here. He like slyly looked at me like ran into the kitchen. Poor guy. Last but not least, we have the Cobra Kai. And it got worked on a bit at work too. It's being kept company by Bessie, my new needle minder. Oop, Bessie sideways. Hold on. There you go. So we got quite a bit done on that one. We had a full day learning PD for work. It was actually really great. We've never done one of those before for work, where it was like all of childcare was it all of Ontario? Or was it just my county? Anyways, they were all closed, and it was a day of professional learning for all our ECEs. And yeah, it was great. Except I don't sit well. I need to be doing something to be able to listen and to be retaining what is told to me, I guess. English, not working today. But yeah, so I brought this with me so that while the speakers were speaking, I could be listening and be actually listening. And another interruption. My phone rang. Sorry about that, guys. So I'm going to take that as a cue to just say, see ya. I keep getting little interruptions here and there, which is totally okay, but I'm just going to take it as a cue. And I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye.